What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Monday. Happy first week of the NFL season. Buccaneers week. Bring it on. Historic U.S. Bank Stadium. Now, this week, we're hoping that something will get done along the Justin Jefferson historic extension front. You got Hockenson done last week, and hopefully all of the mental energy was put towards taking care of JJ, the best wide receiver in the National Football League, and a guy who deserves to be the highest paid non-quarterback in league history. And I think that they could and should get things done. Now, it's important to note that the Vikings return to practice on Wednesday. I think that would be the perfect time to announce the extension because they generally like to do press conferences at around the same time. So we'll see. And our friends over at SPOTRAC did up an estimation of what Justin Jefferson's contract extension could be. Could you imagine if they extended Kirk and not ahead of JJ? Be hilarious, man. But this is what they put out. It's hard to find a statistical category where Justin Jefferson hasn't eclipsed out of the gate through 3 seasons in the NFL, which doesn't bode well for any hopes of a team-friendly extension in Minnesota. Tyreek Hill's fluffy $30 million per year and Cooper Kupp $75 million guaranteed are the current top numbers. So yeah, the average per season is fantastic, but yeah, they say that Tyreek Hill's deal is kind of fluff because it does have a relatively low guarantee, and that's the number that really matters. Our current top numbers for wide receivers, though, when it comes to rookie extensions, those figures drop to $25 million per year, A.J. Brown, and $58.2 with DK Metcalf. Has Jefferson done enough to sit atop all wide receiver numbers? Yeesh. Yeah. We're bucking our usually conventional thinking here, putting Jefferson on the largest contract by any metric in NFL wide receiver history. The 4-year, $128 million extension pays off $54 million through 2 years, $73 million through 3 years, yada yada yada. So 4 years, $128 million, average of $32 million per year, a $25 million signing bonus, which is prorated over the first 5 years of his current deal, and then $53 million guaranteed at signings, $96 million practically guaranteed, and then cash flow is $54 through the first 2 years, $73 million through 3 seasons. And taking a closer look at their estimation, so his 2023 cap hit would actually increase by 3.7, since, as you can see, the proration of the signing bonus, $5 million per season over 2023 through 2027, in conjunction with his original signing bonus on his rookie deal. That's fine, but you look at his 5th-year option, which is at $19.743 million right now. That is reduced significantly in 2024 as that base salary is cut down to $6.9 million per season. Nice. As well as his cap hit decreases around $3.843 million. So in exchange for his cap number going up this year, it actually decreases next year to around $15.9 million. His $128 million deal is the highest for a non-quarterback on a 4-year deal in NFL history. His $32 million average per season would be the highest for a non-quarterback, and his $96 million guaranteed as a practical guarantee is highest for a non-quarterback as well. And justifiably so. And I think that this would be a great setup for Jefferson because not only does he get paid, he gets this historical contract, but he will only be 30 years young by the time this deal runs its course. And I'm sure that there will be cap gymnastics and restructures and redos of this deal year by year as this thing goes along. And that out after age 29 is important too because, first off, it's not like the Vikings won't sign Jefferson to another long-term extension, once this thing gets into the back end of the deal. But also, if you look at the highest contracts for receivers right now, they've been signed relatively late as second contracts. So Tyreek Hill signed his deal at 28, Devontae at 29, Hopkins 28, Kupp 28 as well. So it's not like receivers can't get a second long-term deal. Especially when it's set up when the players are still in their prime. That's exactly what Jefferson would be. So whether it's hopefully signing a second long-term deal here with the Vikings, that would make sense, or he hits free agency in his 30-year-old season, but still would have plenty gas left in the tank, and I'm sure would get paid That's right. But I would feel absolutely fine with this. Frankly, if they just cut and paste this deal and put it in print and put it on their ink this week and announce it, I would be happy as a clam, because the Vikings do have a little bit of cap space to play with, as they reduced it around $4.4 million with the Hockenson deal. That could easily make room for Jefferson here, and then also it reduces his cap number in 2024, where the Vikings could have a bit of a pinch, especially when some of those dead void years come due if Cousins, Daniil, Davenport aren't here next year. But taking care of your number one guy, and it sends a good message to the team, and also having Jefferson, Jefferson doesn't strike me as the type of player who would hold anything back if he's not taken care of financially. Like, he could hold out like Chris Jones, he could have a hold in like Hockenson and Daniil did, but he didn't. He's here giving it his all every single day in practice and every single day in the game. So even absent a deal, I'm not worried about his production. But again, it would be nice to have peace of mind as a fan that your number one player is taken care of the way that he should be. But your thoughts are thoughts. SPOTRAC estimates what Justin Jefferson's contract extension could be. Historic. All the money. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.